And next up at PFL Madrid, we've got Ernesto Schisano taking on Reda Abdellaoui. Carlos, that was a mouthful. Who you got in this one?
I'm going to go with Abdellaoui in this one because, I think that with the height and reach advantage, Shizano's a little short, he's stocky, and he wants to come inside and he wants to land those heavy hooks on the inside. And I haven't seen much of his takedown defense, just a bit. And as an amateur, he would, those are his losses, or once he gets to the ground, he gets the submission, and somebody will get the submission on him. I mean, and, which leads me to believe that that part of his game that he's lacking in. So that's why I'm going to take Malawi. He's looking to get this fight to the ground. Has stoppages by strikes as an amateur. You never know the caliber of person you're fighting as an amateur, but who can take a shot at all. But he has some at amateur, and he has some pro wins by ground and pound. And I feel like he's going to be able to probably just blanket Schisano, when they get close and get this fight to the ground. And standing, I think he'll probably be like, good enough to hang with him and keep him from getting inside. And if he gets inside, wrap him up, try to clinch him, get some underhooks, overhooks, and just try to, get him to the ground. So I think the more the distance closes, Abdellaoui is going to have to keep a high guard and, wait to see if he can get type of foot sweep or some trips or something. So I'm gonna take Abdellaoui in this one.
Yeah, two for Abdellaoui here. I was reasonably impressed with him. 24 amateur fights before he's turned pro, in which he's gone 3-0 up until this point. A kickboxer that's kind of got a decent pedigree in terms of the kickboxing, but he also likes to come out and wrestle, and that's another thing that I like about his game. He can really mix in a well-rounded skill set. His last fight that he had over in the LFA impressed me. When you watch how he goes for his takedowns and his overall performance inside the cage, he's not looking to rush anything. He looks very calm in there. He looks like a guy that's been fighting for a long time, even though he is only 3-0. So obviously his long pedigree of amateur fights has served him well in terms of his experience inside the cage. He does a good job of being able to throw shots upstairs, making you bring your guard up for him to level change. He does a good job of backing you up against the fence and ultimately getting double unders or getting in the clinch, kind of throwing you to the ground, making you think about the kind of ground and pound or the shots that he's throwing in the clinch as he gets you to the ground. Once he gets on top, he's got good top pressure and he's always looking to hurt you with ground and pound as well. I was impressed with this guy. And when you look at Ernesto, he didn't really impress me at all. It was kind of the complete opposite. This guy's been taken down, he's been controlled. And I think really, realistically, Abdellaoui, he's good on the feet, he's lightning quick on the feet, he's got a good high kick. I think wherever this fight goes, Abdellaoui is going to pretty much have whatever he wants. And I think realistically, in a guy like Ernesto, he tends to be a guy that's one shot at a time. And I think Abdellaoui is going to possess enough power, enough skill on the feet to kind of get Ernesto worried about his shots, where he can then level change, take him down, and ultimately find the finish on the ground. So two for Abdellaoui here to get this one done.